reason? How about this? You marry a girl, you fall in love, you buy her a house. You go to work every day paying off the house. You come home one day, she's banging the next door neighbor, hands you divorce papers. You're going to move out, sleep on a futon, and still pay for that house that she's going to stay in. No reason.
You have no house. Just shut up. Just shut up, you broke ass bitch.
The reasons thus far. That's like we're 2 minutes in. I got 2 reasons. Okay, today I'm making my wife watch Bill Burr for the first time. Do you know this guy?
Who's Bill? I don't know.
Great. Okay, I just recently let her watch Kevin Hart and
I love Kevin Hart.
some of the three so new, but this one is the GOAT.
Really?
We're gonna go through
You
all
mean the
of them.
goat?
I love this guy.
Oh, yeah.
We go through all these guys, Bill Burr, Louis C.K., Dave. It's all coming, okay?
Okay.
Ready?
Yes,
So,
I am.
read it out first.
No reason to hate a woman, of course.
Have these huge battles.
Let's see.
Okay, I love this
You know
guy. I love him already.
Yeah, you do.
Let's watch the video.
Okay.
One time she was watching the show, it was like a poor excuse for the view, and they started talking about domestic.
He's talking about his wife,
Mm-hmm.
right?
No, we have these huge battles. You know what the maddest she ever got me was? One time she was watching this show, it was like a poor excuse for the view, and they started talking about domestic violence, right? For the 9 millionth time this year.
You know what domestic violence means?
They're talking about domestic violence, just in case, you didn't get the memo. Evidently, just some people didn't get it. It's not okay to slam your wife's head into the cupboard drawers because she didn't dry the can opener off properly, It's gonna fucking rust, right? How do you not know not to do that shit? Do they really have to keep talking about it? Who it's like wife beaters watching? Oh, fuck! Ah! Now I get it. Upset Daisy, sweetheart. Here we go. There you go. Oh.
That's true. Why do they do that? They always say, "Oh, don't hit your woman." Like, we know that bit already.
But you still do. You guys too.
I do.
Not you, like
I should.
horrible.
I probably should.
Okay.
So at the end of the hour, they come to the
Exactly. Like, so the wife beaters are gonna do it anyway. So why keep showing it every time? But anyways.
logical conclusion. They're like, there is no reason to hit a woman. There is no reason to hit a woman. And I was just like, really? I can give you like 17 right off the top of my head.
So they love the guy. You get it now?
No. What's this?
Listen to my boy. Huh?
You can wake me from a drunken stupor. I can still give you like 9. Dude, there's plenty of reasons to hit a woman. You just don't do it. But to sit there and suggest that there's no reason.
It's true. There are plenty of reasons to smack a woman in the face, but you just don't do it.
And there aren't plenty of reason to smack man.
That's not the topic. Listen to it though.
Dude, the level of ego behind that statement.
It is
What
crazy.
are you, levitating above the rest of us? You're never annoying?
Huh? Did I just say that I love the guy?
Listen to the listen
Did
to
I
my
just
boy.
say
Bill.
that I
Listen to the boy. You got it? That's one reason. Y'all just don't know how to
Yeah,
say
do it
How
on
many
camera.
times have
I feel you, Bill.
you thought about slapping your fucking guy?
Listen.
Wait a minute, how many times have you thought about slapping your fucking guy in the head this week?
Yeah, of course I do. All the time.
Every
You don't.
day. So?
So?
Exactly. So I say, there's no reason to hit a woman.
But we don't do it. We just think.
Listen.
Every day. You didn't do it, right?
That's what he said.
Oh, dude, it drives me nuts. There's no reason. There's no reason. Really? No reason? How about this? You marry a girl, you fall in love, you buy her a house. You go to work every day paying off the house. You come home one day, she's banging the next door neighbor, hands you divorce papers. You're going to move out, sleep on a futon, and still pay for that house that she's going to stay in. No reason.
You have no house. Just shut up. Just shut up, you broke ass bitch.
The reasons thus far. That's like we're 2 minutes in. I got 2 reasons. I'm not gonna do it though.
Yeah, it's like, look, buy her house and pay. Oh, what do you have? Okay, come on, let's watch.
I'm just saying. That's the reason.
Okay.
I'm not not saying you should do it, but there's plenty of fucking reasons.
Doesn't that make sense a little bit? That's a reason. Okay.
In that arc of a story. All right, that was a hypothetical. You want an actual story? I'll give you one. All right, I fucked up my foot playing drums, trying to get my bass drum foot as fast as John Bonham's, because I figure that's a good thing to focus on. 43 years of age, never married, no kids. I figure this is going to lead me to the light, right? This is what I need to do. So I don't know what I did. I felt like after I played for like an hour, and afterwards I felt like literally like there was some midget stabbing me in the bottom of my foot, right? Like I had lightning coming out of the bottom of my foot. So I did the typical guy thing. I'm like, I'm not going to the hospital. I'll sleep it off. Be fine, right? Next morning I wake up, my foot's even worse. And I got to walk my crazy dog. So I'm like, I can't do it. My foot's killing me. So I wake up.
You found what's happening? So his foot hurts.
Yeah, I know.
It's like...
Yeah, I know.
Okay, just checking.
I understand.
Girl,
Chill.
sweetheart, can you do me a favor? Can you walk the dog for me? Can you just take the shift? You know, I'll do your afternoon shift. Can you just do me this solid? Can you do this for me? And she's just like, oh. You know, I had a late night last night. I'm tired. I have a big day. I just go, fuck it. She goes, what do you mean, fuck it? It's like, why can't you just say no? Why do you just gotta like waterboard me with like a 20-minute explanation that eventually winds its way around to go fuck yourself? Just say no.
Because it's rude to say no. There is an explanation behind that.
Just say no and fuck off.
No, it's
okay.
rude.
Been out of the room. Whatever. Go back to bed. You got a big day, right? So now I'm like limping down the street. I got like Tourette's. Fucking goddamn bullshit. Dog's walking next to me. I gotta admit, I got a little childish. I did. I got a little childish. You know, I was just thinking about my relationship. I'm like, this is the relationship I'm in. You're just gonna do whatever the hell you want to do, right? And fuck me. Fine. I'm gonna do whatever the hell I want to do. I feel like listening to my iPod on full blast, walking around the house. That's what I'm gonna do. So that's what I did. Turned it all the way up, and my whole plan was just to walk by her like I didn't even know her. That was it. She came down the hall. I just ghosted her. Just walked right past her.
What would you do if I did that to you? I just ignored you one day.
You always do that.
Just trying to piss her off. I gotta tell you.
Are you saying that you don't?
I never ignored you like that.
Yeah, sometimes you do.
How? When?
I always ask you questions and you ignore me.
Sometimes, but he's like intentionally ignoring her. Like,
yeah, that's what you do. You like watching TV or like playing some game and like
busy over here.
Just
exactly. I'm playing an online game. I can't talk to you, answer a question.
So no, that's ignoring.
That's not ignoring. That's like
it is.
That's being busy. Anyway, listen up.
Pastor. Just trying to piss her off. I gotta tell you something. Worked like a charm. Worked like a charm. Yeah, hung my coat up, turned around. By the time I turned around, she was already yelling at me. But the music was so loud, not only could I not hear her, it actually looked like she was singing the song that I was listening to. One of the highlights of the relationship. So I knew what she was saying. It was like, whatever, I don't want to talk about it. Leave me alone. I'm going onto the computer, right? Yeah. So I limp over and I sit down, and unbeknownst to me, she's like, no, we're going to talk about this right now. Comes out, poof, and slaps the headphones off my head. Yeah, I got big ears.
He deserves it.
So you're saying he deserves to get slapped in the head with headphones?
No, she just took the...
Don't touch my sheesh.
No, but she didn't slap him or something.
It hurt.
It doesn't.
Listen to the guy.
It fucking hurt.
Yeah, he said it. It hurt.
Just exaggerating.
Okay, whatever.
Nobody gets hurt from that.
Honey, leave me alone. I don't want to talk about it. Put the headphones back on. She comes right back up again. Boom! Slaps him up a little harder. This time they spin halfway around my head.
Yeah.
Caveman DNA starts coming up. Talking through my teeth. Honey.
I think he deserves this.
Yeah, I do.
Because he's walking his dog with his foot that's hurting him.
That's
and he just
problem.
wants to chill and listen to some music. So he deserves to get slapped.
Yeah, he ignored his woman. That's not how gentlemen behave.
Reason number 3.
Leave me alone. Don't want to talk about it, right?
He's just saying leave me alone, right?
It's coming up. Talking through my teeth. Honey, leave me alone. Don't want to talk about it, right? Put him on. Third time she comes up. Boom, slaps him right across the room, and I snap. I'm like, fine, you want to have the fight? Let's fucking have the fight. She's like, we will discuss this later when you calm down.
She's scared.
Oh, right there.
She's fucking with his head. What do you mean she's scared?
I don't know because
She's a
like,
woman.
so angry. She's like, okay, bye.
No, she wants to.
I just wanted to roll her up on her yoga mat and stuff her behind the couch. Just leave her there till she got thirsty. Come on, let me out of here. I have a spin class. Major point. This is ridiculous. No, that's the thing. Really is. That's the thing. I hate that saying there's no reason. Obviously, I'm not saying to hit a woman, you know. But saying there's no reason, I think that's crazy.
No one in the audience.
When you say there's no reason, that kills any sort of examination as to how two people ended up at that place. You say there's no reason, you cut out the build-up, you just left with the act. How are you going to solve it if you don't figure it out? Look how awkward it is in here right now. I said you shouldn't hit a woman. I'm just saying, how come you can't ask questions? You can only ask questions about what the guy did. You can never ask about the woman. Why is that? Why is that? What is that? What does answer him right mean? What does that mean? Are you the idiot who got up halfway through the special during the bit and you're like walking around like I'm not fucking taking a special here? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
Angry at her.
Fucking had to ignore all of that and now you're gonna like yell out? And not only that, yell something that makes no fucking sense whatsoever.
Why is he angry now?
She's yelling during his jokes. You don't do that to a comedian. Shut the fuck up, woman.
Ask her, yes, what did you say? Yes, repeat.
And she didn't even say anything. She's just like, listen to him. Listen to
And not
him.
only that, yell something that makes no fucking sense whatsoever. Answer him! Answer him! Every fucking special I do, there's always one. No, it's right down the fucking middle. Talking about hitting women, sweetheart. And I think you just added another reason.
Oh my goodness.
Jesus
She did.
Christ.
Oh
Woman,
God.
I'm not even in a relationship with her, and she's fucking nagging me.
Oh my god.
Answer him.
It's fucking unbelievable. Look, I understand hitting a woman's a bad thing, okay? But how come you can't fucking ask questions? I just don't understand. Look, if I got bit by a rattlesnake, wouldn't you guys have some questions? Right? How did it happen? Did you not see it? Were you fucking with it? How did a snake get so mad it almost killed you? Firemen put out a fire. They don't just drive away afterwards. They sift through the debris.
Is that true?
How did it start? Here's an oily rag, right?
You gotta ask why. No? So if a man hits a woman, you don't even ask what she did to
He
deserve.
shouldn't hit her.
He shouldn't. Everybody, we know you shouldn't hit a woman.
Yeah.
But sometimes you gotta ask like why. You're not curious to know what she did, what she said, maybe no.
So that's her problem now.
We're not saying it's her
No,
problem,
that's what
but
you said.
you want to find out why.
Shouldn't you ask what she did? And
Maybe.
you stress on what she did.
Look,
It means it's her problem.
because
That's
we
why
already
she
listen up.
got hit.
Listen up.
You're
Listen. We already agree he shouldn't hit a woman. So
Yeah.
we're past that. He's wrong for hitting her.
Okay.
But what happened?
Nothing.
So you think you just sit like this?
Yeah.
And then, ooh, bah, bah, bah. You think this would happen?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Look, I realize I'm coming off pretty ignorant right about now. I realize that. Let me extend an olive branch then, okay? I realize that there's some animal guys out there, okay? Horrible guys, you know, have a rough day at the factory, come home, tuna casserole, and just start swinging, all right? I'm not
Okay.
trying to say that those people don't exist. I realize they exist. They should be buried underneath the prison, okay? So if I can admit that, ladies, can you at least admit that every ass kicking doesn't just fall out of the fucking sky? Really? Even hockey has 2 minutes for instigating, right? They understand that some back and forth happened before that shit, you know?
Yeah, what happened? Let's Asking why.
You know what it is? It's every case is handled like that Rihanna one, where they just say
you
the
know
guy.
what happened with Rihanna? You don't know. Like,
Maybe
back
I
in
know,
2009,
what happened.
she was. You know Chris Brown? So they were in a relationship, and he beat the shit out of. Oh, you don't know that? Okay, I'll show her
No.
the picture of Rihanna later. She
Why
came
would
out
you
with a
do
picture.
that?
We don't know. We don't know why.
No.
You just asked why exactly.
No.
That's what we're saying. Why? We don't know why. Because we're not allowed to ask why.
Let me.
We can't ask why.
I asked, why would he do that?
We don't know what she
No.
did.
What? What did she do? I didn't ask that question. I asked, why would he do that?
We don't know. Because we asked why. They said, you should ask why. He's an asshole. Kill him. It's over. And that's what we're talking about.
Guy's a piece of shit. Fuck this guy. Blah blah blah. Send him to jail. And then they never ask anything about that. You know, I'm not saying he should have done it, but I'm just saying.
Absolutely not. It's shit.
Just saying, dude. In your heart of hearts, what do you think was going down before that happened? You think she was just sitting there going, "Oh my God, Baskin Robbins, you want to get some ice cream?"
Of course not. Something was said. Or done.
Maybe they were having some epic end of the relationship fight, and some crazy shit was being said. Maybe she was screaming in his ear some crazy female shit like, "Oh fuck all your friends, I don't give a fuck."
So what?
Maybe that's
She
why-
Okay, just listen, bro.
Okay.
Some more albums than you, motherfucker.
She does. No.
To be fair, she could have just been sitting there going, "I need a tissue. Do you keep those in the glove box?" Oh my God, I'll bring my out. Oh, fuck that, because you know what it is? They never address how women argue, which I think is the core of a lot of that shit.
Evil.
You know, and I gotta tell you something, man. Like, I never knew how women argued, but after 20 years of losing every significant battle in a relationship, I finally figured out how they argued. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm starting to.
This is why you can never beat me in an argument, because I studied this motherfucker. I know the game.
Okay. Talk about it. Okay, let me see the game that you're
Turn this
playing.
franchise around. I have begun a winning tradition. This is how they argue, as far as I can tell. All right? If they're right, they argue the point. And they stay on point and make sure you stay on point until you're down on your knees, apologizing, begging for forgiveness. All right? No problem with that. Totally respect it. But here's the thing. If they're wrong, they go rogue. They go off-road. They start thinking of shit you're sensitive about. Maybe you don't get along with your dad. And in their head, they just start concocting this evil statement. Totally designed, this desperate Hail Mary attempt to make you so fucking mad, you just call him a cunt. That's what it is.
This guy
Hey!
is just bluff.
Don't disrespect my boy. It's
Just
facts.
maybe
Listen up. Listen up.
10% of women, and he's just like,
That's true. I mean,
generalizing.
She's not like that. I can admit. But you're the exception, baby.
aww, stop that.
And cunt trumps all the bullshit they did to start the argument.
Doesn't even like when you name call her something like he said. That becomes the argument. Why did you call me that? None of you know what I mean?
Now it's not
That's
about
true.
that. Well, that's no reason to call me a cunt. And then that's it. You're in this room now, right?
You're so close, man.
My girl knows my big thing is my big fear in life is to be that dude who grows old, you know, grows old alone, has like that basement apartment, just screaming up at the younger couple, "Turn it down! That isn't music!" So I noticed that anytime she was losing a fight, I don't know what she'd just be like, "Well, that's why you're just gonna grow old and be alone." Then I'd lose my shit. Next thing you know, I'm in the kitchen washing dishes for the 9th fucking time in a row. This is what the argument was about. I was so right. What happened? So if you learn anything from my ignorance tonight, just know this. Next time you're in a battle with your beautiful woman, your wife, girlfriend, whatever, and they start out of nowhere, okay, you're winning, and they just start saying that crazy shit out of nowhere. Just know in that moment you've won the fight, okay? All right? Don't get mad. Bob and weave, slip all of that shit. Maybe because you got a little dick. Just let that slide. Stay in the pocket of the argument. Okay? It's over. The argument is over. You've won. Just take a knee and run out the clock. All right? Leave them on the ropes. Let them punch themselves out. And then in the end, you throw this psychology right back at them. Well, maybe we should discuss it later when you calm down. And they won't hook up with you for a couple of days. Who cares? Who cares? You rub one out. Rub one out like a man. It's a champagne of victory.
That's an amazing line, bro. Did you get that line? Did you get that last line?
No.
And that's my boy Bill Burr's. How do you feel about my boy Bill Burr, man?
He's not the goat. He's nothing.
He's fat.
Just a misogynist. He hates women.
Does not hate
Maybe
women.
he
He's
has
married.
a very, very bad experience with some woman or with his wife or whatever, and then he just attacks women
6 reasons.
out of nowhere.
In one video, man. 6 reasons. Don't cut me off, woman.
Take this.
You see that? You see that? You see that now? I can't do nothing about it.
Yes, of course you can't.
Alright. Bop.
Guys!
Throw me in jail.
Okay, bye.
Okay, wait. How was he wrong?
In every level.
Okay then. Peace out.
Bye.
Women, bruh. Can't discuss nothing with you, man.
Ciao,